Hello, my name is Melvin Washington. I'm the Chief Risk Officer at TriState Capital Bank. I've been with the bank for 5+ years. Um, my history has been, or more of my background has been in the banking regulatory world. I was a former auditor as well. And I think all of those different types of career experiences has helped me to achieve um, or get to where I am today. I wanted to thank Junior Achievement for giving me this opportunity to speak to you, and hopefully in answering some of the questions that I will read here, um, it gives you at least some knowledge or an understanding not only of my path, but of things that hopefully you can take from this to help you achieve the successes that I so hope that you will have in your career. So the first question is, what motivates me to do what I do? To me, that's probably one of the easier questions, which is why I chose it. For me, it was I wanted to find a position that where I showed that I loved my job. And you can get this in a number of ways. It can come from just making sure that every time that you get up in the morning, you just can't wait to get to your job or your career, so that you can help fulfill the things that you want to get accomplished. And that fulfillment really to me comes from if you're doing something that you really, really like, you really love, it's not a job. It's fun. It makes you want to come every day to do those things to help the people in whatever role that you play within that company. And every role is not there's no big roles, there's no small roles. There's roles, but it really comes back down to the impact that you can have in doing your job. And every day that you walk in, you strive to do the best. And that's what I do. And that's what makes me that's what makes me motivate me to come to work every day. What is one career mistake that has taught me the biggest lesson? This was something that I had to think about because, trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes in my career, and sometimes it was hard to just pick one. But the one thing that I felt as though when I graduated from college, I had a job that I did love. I loved doing the job, and I left before I truly got a chance to realize the potential. Got frustrated with the role that I was playing at the time. There seemed to be a limited opportunities for advancement, and I think I just left too soon before I got a chance to realize the full potential that that job had or could have had, as a positive impact on my life and on my career. I think because I left too soon and didn't get a chance to sit down and really understand the politics of the job. How do you navigate and move through the people and the other things that are sitting there trying to help you. The fact that I didn't do that, I think I left too soon, and it made my career take kind of a step back. Would never tell you never to leave for different types of opportunity, but sometimes it'll help you to sit down and think to say, if I stay here, what else can I achieve? And sometimes it'll help you in doing this. It'll help to have some good people around you to help provide you with some advice. Third question is, how do you define success? And I think that's different for everyone. Um, some people will say achieving a particular goal or removing an obstacle is their ability that defines success for them. To getting a good pat on the back from someone that you're either your peer or your superior, and that can help you say, "Hey, I'm really successful." But for me, it's been having the respect from the people that I work with on a daily basis, or that I just happen to touch their lives on a periodic type basis, and them wanting to come back to me to ask me a question, or my advice or my help. And to me, that has been my definition of success. It's emanating from the people that are around me, and how they look at me. And if they respect me enough to want my advice or want my help, then I think I'm been successful in doing the job that I was supposed to do. What impresses me when I'm considering hiring someone? I know a lot of people will think, if I get the best grades in the world, that I am the most perfect employee, the most perfect candidate. And sometimes that works and sometimes that doesn't. I've interviewed quite a few people in my life. I've interviewed individuals that were the 4.0 students, but they didn't have anything outside of school to kind of show that they can do things other than just learn from what's in a particular book or in a particular class. And I had the ones that were the 2.5 GPA type students that worked their tail off to put themselves through school. And in both cases, I think you have some pluses and minuses in each of those situations. But for me, what impresses me is someone that has that character, or that perseverance, where they can have something that's put in front of them, an obstacle, a challenge, or something like that, and they find a way to get through it, adapt, and reroute their selves to make sure that they achieve whatever they consider to be that success, or complete that particular objective. That's been the thing that has impressed me the most, and when I'm talking with a particular student, or someone that's been in the workforce for a while. If they can sit back and talk to me about those types of instances, some of them are life changing, some of them are not. But it really, to me, it shows that they can come in, they can problem solve, and if they are hit with something, an obstacle or something, they can find a way to move through it. What's the best career advice I've ever received? I probably didn't get the best career advice until 2 years ago. I was working with a coach, and this coach had just asked me. He said, "Hey Mel, who's your personal board of directors?" And I started naming people at our bank, and he said, "No. You're misunderstanding me. Who's the people that you go to when you need to, dump on, you had a bad day, you need to have somebody to talk to. It could be your spouse, it could be your sibling, it could be a manager in another department, it could be somebody from a previous place of employment, it could be a friend." In all of those instances, each of those individuals brings something else to the table that can help you. And the one thing that I think that if I was to tell anybody anything, the one thing I would tell you to do is that when you're choosing your own personal board of directors, that you make sure that you have people that are in there that are not just yes people. They're not just going to tell you because that's what you want them to say. They're going to be honest with you. If you screw something up, then that person should say, "Mel, you know what? That one was on you." If they have a different opinion, if they challenge you, those are the type of people that I think that you would want to have. I hope this has helped you. I appreciate the time that has been afforded me. And I will say, take care and good luck. You're in good hands. Thank you.